Hello, this is Medieval Dragon from Bliss Planet. I'm going to show you in this video a new feature that Blizzard Entertainment added to the game. It wasn't there in closed alpha, but now when you reach around level 32, I think, you open your inventory. This is the charm. To the side, this icon is new. When you click it, look what happens. Excuse the errors in the video. This is the Samsung Dex projecting from my phone to the PC, so there are some quirks. Recommended builds. Recommended builds will periodically showcase 3 unique builds for each class to explore. Periodically kinda means that it's going to change every few months, maybe. New ideas on how you can create builds. Interesting. Discover new ways to play with combinations of skills, legendary items, legendary gems, set bonuses, and magic properties. Builds market PvE are designed for fighting monsters, while builds market PvP are designed for fighting players. Alright, so use command skeletons and green side to generate corpses, and then repeatedly use corpse explosion to cause massive damage. More effective when paired with specific legendary items that change and strengthen those skills. Okay, so the ones you see here are the ones I already unlocked, and I'm using them. So that's why you see them like this. Otherwise, they're going to be grayed out, meaning you still have to unlock it. Right now I am level 35. The max level is 60. So click here, command skeletons. Command your skeletal champions to charge to a location and increase attack speed by 80% for 4.5 seconds. Grim side. Slash with the summoned side, dealing 1021 damage to enemies in front of you. Each enemy hit generates a corpse up to a maximum of 2. Maximum 2 charges. Corpse explosion, rank 9. Detonate all corpses in the target area, each corpse dealing 908 damage to all nearby enemies. Enemies struck by multiple simultaneous explosions take 40% cumulative reduced damage for each additional hit. So here is the part I like the most. This is the item that I already looted a few hours ago, and this I have to search for them. They are going to suggest to you which item you are going to get for this specific build. Very nice. Wolf for eyes. Kill command inscription. Command skeletons now causes your skeletal champions to explode at their destination, damaging all nearby enemies. Something I would like is like a button to stop playing this video. The noise is annoying. The prompt decreases time required to raise new skeletal champions by 30%. So instead of like 80 seconds, maybe 6, maybe less, I don't know. Lone Preserver. Shield of the Grave inscription. Corpse explosion now also inflicts a stacking shield, which can freeze enemies when stacked. Very good. Clot Burst. Corpse explosion damage increased by 10%. If you scroll down, you can see legendary gems. These are the gems they are suggesting you to use in this build. Blow Socket Jade. Increase base attributes on all equipped items by 1.5 to 5%. This was not part of closed alpha. They are now adding offense rating and defense rating to the game, legendary games. It was a very slow process to earn offense and defense rating, so I guess they're trying to shift it so that you can go faster accumulating those stats. Increases all damage you deal by up to 10% and your movement speed by 10%. With less damage bonus, they lower your life to a minimum of 5%. Increases chance to find magic items by 15%. So offense rating and defense rating is used in Diablo Immortal to let you know when you are ready to move from normal mode difficulty to Hell 1 difficulty. Then Hell 2 has a specific requirement of offense and defense rating. So that way you know when you are ready to move from Hell 1 to Hell 2 to Hell 3 and the new Hell 4 added in Diablo Immortal Beta. Echoing Shade. Increases base attributes on all equipped items by 1.5 to 5%. 12 to 24 offense rating and defense rating. Your attacks have 15% chance to summon a shadow clone for 6 seconds. That gains some of your abilities. Increases chance to find magic items by 15%. Power and Command. Increase base attributes on all equipped items by 1.5%. 12 offense and defense rating. Power and Command alternates states every 9 seconds. Power increases your primary attack damage by 7.5%. Command increases all other skill damage by 7.5%. Increases chance to find magic items by 10%. Pain of Subjugation. Increase base attributes on all equipped items by 0.75%. 8 to offense rating and defense rating. You deal 6% increased damage to enemies suffering loss of control. Increases chance to find magic items by 5%. Chained Death. Increase base attributes on all equipped items by 0.75%. 8 to offense rating and defense rating. Increases damage done by your attacks by 1% per target hit, up to a maximum of 2% with 3 targets. Increases chance to find magic items by 5%. Unlocks at rank 5. So there is a new secondary gear set. It is unlocked at level 55. I'm still 20 levels to get there. So once that happens, I'm going to show you what's there. Basically, the team decided to add set items, and this drops from very high level dungeons. So this shows that they're going to show you a guide what set items you should get for this specific build. Skill damage increase 3 to 6%. Damage increase to control impaired enemies 0 to 15%. This gives me the impression that you're going to be ranking up or leveling up your set item. The current total is based on your equipped items. So, okay, so here, depending how many of these pieces you have collected, you can click here and it's going to give you a reward. 10,000 gold. Reward from collecting the required items. Very nice incentive. Okay, build 2. a general for PvE. Use command skeletons, skeletal mage, and command golem to summon an army of the dead to conquer your enemies. More effective when paired with specific legendary items that change and strengthen those skills. Okay. So, command skeletons. Activate. Command your skeletal champions to charge to a location and increase attack speed by 80% for 4.5 seconds. Skeletal mage. Summon an immobile skeletal mage for 13 seconds that throws balls of soulfire in a direction, each dealing 263 damage to all enemies in the ball's path. You may not command more than 6 total skeletal champions and skeletal mages. Probably because it is rank 5 right now. We'll see what happens after I keep leveling up this rank. This one is locked. Unlocks at level 50. I guess this is the golem. So, Desolatoria. Molten Golem Inscription. And this is really good. Command Golem now summons a Molten Golem that continually burns all nearby enemies instead of forcing them to attack it or stunning them. Unlocks at level 44. Mirror Ictus. Let's call it like that. Skeletal Archer Inscription. Your skeletal champions are replaced with skeletal archers. I'm not sure I'm going to like that one. Unless the golem, I don't know. You need something to tank so that you can freely shoot from afar. Welcome End. Grim Reaper Inscription. Skeletal Mage now summons a powerful Grim Reaper, but has a longer cooldown. Interesting. Sirocco. Skeleton Mage damage increased by 10%. Legendary gems suggested for this build 2. Echoing Shade. Increase base attributes on all equipped items by 1.5 to 5%. 12 to 24 offense rating and defense rating. Your attacks have a 15% chance to summon a shadow clone for 6 seconds that gains some of your abilities. Increases chance to find magic items by 15%. Blood-Soaked Jade. Increase base attributes on all equipped items by 1.5 to 5%. 12 to 24 offense rating and defense rating. Increases all damage you deal by up to 10% and your movement speed by 10%. With less damage bonus, the lower your life to a minimum of 5%. Increases chance to find magic items by 15%. Fervent Fan. Increase base attributes on all equipped items by 1.5 to 1.5%. Plus 12 offense rating and defense rating. Each attack you make against an enemy increases the damage it takes from your attacks by 0.5% up to a maximum of 7.5% at 10 stacks. Increases chance to find magic items by 10%. Berserker's Eye. Increase base attributes on all equipped items by 0.75%. Plus 8 offense rating and defense rating. Increases all damage you deal by 5%, but also increases all damage you take by 6%. We'll see. Maybe if you get health regeneration or health with each hit, maybe you can, justify this one. Increases chance to find magic items by 5%. Chained Death. Increase base attributes on all equipped items by 0.75%. Plus 8 offense rating and defense rating. Increases damage done by your attacks by 1% per target hit, up to maximum of 3% with 3 targets. I'd like to see healing per hit, but we'll see. Increases chances to find magic items by 5%. So at level 55, you unlock the secondary gear set, which is the set items. Pro magic properties 0 of 2. Increase to damage done by your summons 0 of 12%. I like that one. Decrease to damage taken by your summons up to 12%. So you click here and you get 10,000 gold for completing everything collected here in the suggestion for build 2. So build 3 is for PvP. Defend the living. Use bone armor to protect your allies, bone wall to block enemy projectiles, and bone spikes to stun enemies. More effective when paired with specific legendary items that change and strengthen those skills. Alright, so here goes the golem. Bone wall, conjure a wall of bones for Samsung Dex playing tricks with me. Okay. Conjure a wall of bones for 8.7 seconds that blocks the movement of all enemies and allies, and also blocks all enemy projectiles. Maximum 3 charges. Bone spikes. I think this. I'm not sure if this one. Alright, forget about it. Bone spikes. Summon bone spikes that erupt from the ground, stunning enemies for 2 seconds and dealing 1083 damage. Charging longer increases range and damage up to 1365. Legendary items. Exhumants backbone. Corpse pillar inscription. Bone wall instead summons a pillar of rotting corpses that knocks targets into the air. Oh, that's pretty nice. Damaging them and then slows all nearby enemies. Fire's allure. Bone wall can now be ignited with soul fire, dealing 1216 damage or 8 seconds to nearby enemies. Interesting. Sacral cross. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sacral crosses. Bone wall duration increases by 25%. In case you didn't notice, my first language is Spanish, so my English is kinda not so good. Chasm Closer. Bone spikes range increases by 20%. Legendary gems suggested. Frozen Heart. This is one of my favorites in Closed Alpha. Increased base attributes on all equipped items by 1.5 to 5%. 12 to 24 offense rating and defense rating. Decreases all damage you take from enemies further than 3 yards away by 10%. Increases chance to find magic items by 15%. Chip of Stoned Flesh. Increase base attributes on all equipped items by 1.5 to 5%. 12 to 24 offense rating, defense rating. Your attacks have a 5% chance to petrify your target, stunning them for 1 second. Cannot affect the same target more than once every 20 seconds. Increases chance to find magic items by 15%. Border Guard. Increase base attributes on all equipped items by 1.5%, plus 12 of offense rating and defense rating. Decreases all damage you take from enemies within 3 yards of you by 6%. Increases chance to find magic items by 10%. The Black Rose. Increase base attributes on all equipped items by 0.75%, plus 8 offense rating and defense rating. Each time you are attacked, you have a 10% chance to summon binds that immobilize the attacker for 1.5 seconds. Each enemy cannot be affected by this more than once every 12 seconds. Increases chance to find magic items by 5%. Respite Storm. Increase base attributes on all equipped items by 0.75%, plus 8 to offense rating and defense rating. Decreases all damage you take by 1% for every 10% your life is below maximum. Up to maximum damage decrease of 5%. Increases chance to find magic items by 5%. Level 55, you unlock secondary item sets. Slow to enemy movement from primary attacks up to 6%. Cooldown decrease, very good, up to 6%. Core magic properties. You click here, you get 10,000 gold just for unlocking the whole thing they are suggesting you to do for build 3. This is for PvP, remember. So, recommended builds will periodically showcase 3 unique builds for each class to explore. Discover new ways to play with combinations of skills, legendary items, legendary gems, set bonuses, and magic properties. Builds market PvE are designed for fighting monsters, while builds market PvP are designed for fighting players. Once I reach maximum level and I get to unlock the set items, I'm going to update a new video and show you all that, also screenshots. Thanks for watching and please subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Also check out the Diablo Immortal playlist in my channel for more videos. Thank you.